what you give into love. Like you do your drugs, wrap under your rug. Like a guilty pleasure, it ain't doing you no better. Never let go, it was then until you having debtors. Yo, endeavors that brought us harm out at Coachella. A best dressed demon, feeling like a year, not the weekend. Time spent off for sleeping in a deep depression. That's what you are, that's who you are. Trouble for your next one. You might as well skip to the streets and hear the sound of my drums. Relax inside you, you my rider. Blood in and blood out. In that game, portray us as songwriters. Had the family come out and meet the guy that laughs. Venezuelan dreams and things. Go spread your wings and laugh. Missing something, we at the luncheon with the gun in London. Premeditated my murder to get your fun off. Hella cool to have a hell of a life. I've been shot twice in Honolulu, so never hesitate to shoot right in front of my mama face. Like we cracked the vase, another mystery case. I flew out the day, so it's my blame. Walked in this shame, I'll let you name it. Seen the villains, the infamous up on the affidavit. Don't take it so hard, I seen you talking shit about your go yard. I'd rather go home than try to go hard in front of them. Fuck what they saying, I love being antisocial. 10 times better than motherfuckers knowing you. Rap to get money, I get money to buy my own land. I clean my hands once the cardinal sin is off and clear. Kill all that white noise, it's hard for me to be accepted. Family and friends, both of them, I'm checking out in seconds. Seconds.
Testing. Everybody all good?
Ear.
Yep.
Yes, sir, man. Hold on. Dude popping a cold one. What you drinking on, man?
You know I got that Coors Banquet, man. Yeah.
Y'all already know what this is, man. Delayed Takes Podcast. Episode 29. And, you know, we got the usual panel back in here. We got Docs Brando, Kiki Don, and Warwolf. The wolf there.
Yep.
He's smelling his own feet right now. Give him a second. He good.
Oh, yeah. Dude taking some baking soda right now, man. But shit. What's everybody watching, man? Yo.
Shit. Ain't about what I'm watching right now is what I need to get on for real. I might have to finish this damn Mission Impossible series.
The whole thing? You trying to do like a whole binge watch?
I might do it. I'm hoping it gets better after the first one. But I got some shit I gotta peep. There's always shit I gotta peep. Shit.
Ain't nothing you been rewatching though right now?
Rewatching? Nah, I definitely ran some movies back just cause. Like you already seen, I rewatched Hellboy just cause, and then I might be in need of another Blade rewatch. Both the first two.
But did you cop that 4K though?
Shit, nigga, I got that shit on DVD. If I really want to watch it, nigga, I got the selection, man.
Nah, you gotta watch that 4K, bro. They did justice with that mug. Like, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, I might have rewatched Blade 2, man. Girl, the Eternal really he did his damn thing, bro. Holy shit. Cinema. Kiki, what you been on?
Is Kiki here, bro?
Kiki still he ain't here. Shit.
Nice.
What was you about to say though?
Well, what you been watching?
I don't watch anything these days.
You haven't been rewatching the old stuff, nothing?
Nope. The last time I was actually watching something was that Baki stuff.
Freak ass.
That show's kind of weird.
It's
I don't know why they split the shows between different. I don't know if they split or they were like, let's just move on the story. Because I remember them ending in China where Baki's all fucking poisoned and shit. Then they went to this movie or something? Because there was a little kid at the beginning who I guess idolized Baki. I don't remember what that was, and they came back. No, even before that, Baki went to a prison to fight like one of the most lethal prisoners in there. And what's his name? Who's the black guy? Honestly, I don't think.
You talking about that big ass boss nigga? Yeah.
No, who's the black guy? Because he has like a obese girlfriend that he has to
Yeah,
care
yeah.
about.
You talking about the nigga that be smoking
Yeah.
cigars eating steaks to heal up? Yeah.
Damn, I forgot his name, but he was also in that prison cell, and there was like this huge fight, like this huge kind of like triple threat fight. And then that came out. Then they released the series to, I guess, finish off the father and son brawl. That was hinted from the beginning.
Wait, so you already seen the fight between him and Muhammad Ali Jr.?
Oh yeah, I think he pissed himself, and that scene was kind of weird because Baki's girlfriend was trying to get with him. I didn't understand that.
No. The crazy shit was when Baki's dad said, "Hey yo, you want to grow as a fighter? You gonna have to fuck the shit out of her."
Yeah, that was funny.
What?
Fuck them at night, in the day, when you're finished eating, when you wake up. I'm like, whoa,
bro. Like, what's wrong with this demon?
I don't give a shit.
Didn't that nigga walk through plexiglass?
Yes. Pickle? Yes. Go see Pickle. He fucking walked through plexiglass and shattered it.
Oh yeah, hey, saying this is also the same series where a caveman raped a woman on live TV. So
yep.
Huh?
Yep. The reporter was trying to get some information, and he's like, "Pussy," and just started cracking her.
And the narrator didn't make it, you know.
Yeah, no, it was
Pickle's beastly, primitive actions. Blah blah blah. And he's just like hyping up the scene, like, dude. Really?
Yeah, she getting took over here. Your ass is over here just gassing it. Like, stop him. Somebody.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about like the I don't know if it was a mini series, but I guess a mini series with Pickle and everybody wants
Hi,
to
I'm
fight
back.
Pickle. That was brutal as well, especially when Pickle got his ear cut off.
What the hell?
The whole series is just fried, bruh.
Yeah.
Baki got pissed on.
Yep.
Okay, Saint. We say all this to basically say, don't watch it.
Do watch it.
Do not watch it.
That's a no for me, dog.
Do not watch it. You don't want to save yourself.
Kiki, what you been watching, man?
I'm not gonna hold you. I cannot hear y'all because I keep hearing that Metro Boomin beat in my ear.
Huh? That's not even playing.
He's probably looking at the stream.
It shouldn't be playing. I don't got no music playing. Yeah, I got the stream, but I don't got no music playing. There shouldn't be any music playing.
Okay, that's better. Okay. I can hear myself think now. What did you ask?
No. I was saying you didn't make me forget what the fuck I was saying. I was saying, what were you watching, bro? What the fuck?
Like
TV wise,
TV shows, movie.
What has piqued your interest?
I have been getting back into Alabama Elementary because I like completely fell the fuck off on that show.
Shit, same.
Bro, Docs, bro. I think like the whole like season 3 like came, bro, and I ain't watched not a single episode of that bitch. I had to play catch up, bro.
I was telling Saint I've been tripping on watching TV shows, bro. Like I'm still on season 1 for real. That shit.
Bro, it's like, you know what it is, bro? I think that's kind of like, I know people tend to get on Netflix for like binging, for like the binge watching and stuff, but I really do be feeling like, honestly, low key, that stuff is kind of useful because like I feel like unless it's a show that you like really, really invested in, I feel like eventually you're gonna kind of forget about it and like not keep up with it weekly. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. Like,
shit, I was even watching season 1 when it was like on air for real. So like I could have just watched it, but like I don't know. I'm just not locked in anymore. Them first 4 episodes was hidden, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
like no, it's definitely a good show, but I think you know what it is for me. I think it was just the wait time in between the seasons for me. Like I think, and by the time season 3 came out, I think if I was watching Invincible again, and then X-Men '97 was around the corner, so I just was all like, well, these are things that I'm generally like that have generally piqued my interest opposed to out of elementary. But as far as like TV shows, like I ain't really I haven't really been like outside of X-Men '97. That's literally been it, and I don't even think we can consider that watching the show because that mug just ended. So
No, I just mean in general. Like you've been rewatching any movies and whatnot.
oh well, if you talk about like rewatching movies, I'm like Doc. Like how Doc just watched the Jackie Brown for the first time. I assume. I assume, or maybe that's like, or maybe that's you're rewatching it. I have watched it again. Actually, when I saw your video on it, Doc, on your review, I watched it again.
Tap in Warver's reviews on YouTube.
Yes, sir. So I had watched that. I had watched the '90s Crow movie. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Saint because when you showed that Wolverine Blu-ray cover, I went and watched that movie again.
Yes, sir. You saw the uncut version or the regular version?
The uncut version, dude.
So this is my first time watching the uncut version, and like I didn't even know that like there's like differences and everything. So Amazon is so shady, dog. They put reviews of, even though it's technically the same movie, but it's not. They keep them all the versions in one fucking review. So it was like you don't even know which one you're getting. So I had to like double check. I'm like, is this the actual unrated edition? And honestly, I didn't really see like a big difference until like one scene where he had a flashback of when they had dropped the atom bomb, whatever.
Yeah, that's literally probably like the only like quote unquote like minor difference. But other than that, the movie's like it's kind of for the most part that's probably one of the few movies that like kind of it's outside of that alternate ending, like it's kind of stayed intact. I definitely think the alternate ending should have been in the movie.
Yeah, like after watching, I was like, bro, why did they cut that out? And he should have just wore that mug in Days Future Past. He could have wore that mug like 5 minutes tops.
And you know what's crazy, especially with how Deadpool and Wolverine's looking. Do you know how nice that would have been? Even though I believe that they're not technically like that's not the same Wolverine, but do you know how much of a nice callback that would have been?
Man, listen, you ain't even got to tell me, bro.
No, you know the problem with it. I hated how they caught teased us. How y'all gonna show us the shoot? And this dude Wolverine, he clearly basically saying he liking this mud, and then not having wear it in Days Future.
He had that look on his face too. He was like, "You want me to wear this?"
Like, bro, yes, yes, I do.
And it is what it is. But hey, man, let's dive into some stuff, bro. I'll say the movies later because I know King is on the way, whatever.
He's being a whore. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Yeah, he definitely is. But shit, let's talk about these trailers first, and while we at it, Doom Prophecy. How we feeling about that mug, bro? It's dropping on HBO Max. From what I'm understanding, Denise didn't the director of Doom Part 1 and Part 2, he has no involvement in it. Like he was there the early stages of it, like episode 1, and then like he left the project. Not a bad sign or anything, but
You saying Dune, like the movies, or like
yeah, like the movies, like they're
uh,
been their own little universe and got a show that's way before the movies.
oh,
Um,
okay.
I don't know the exact timeline of it because in the trailer they say like hundreds of years before, but I don't know when it exactly is taking place. Is there echo?
10,000 years.
Like, yeah, it's a slight echo. I mean, I seen the trailer. It don't look bad. Like, I'm just kind of. This is gonna be a hot take. I'm not gonna hold you. This is gonna be a hot take. But like, HBO Max just don't hit no more, bro. Like, I just
Oh shoot!
like it just like out of all the apps, that is probably like that. Like, it's a toss up between that, Peacock, and Paramount. Those are the three apps I just do not use anymore, bro. Like, if you're trying to watch the Cartoon Network old show, you better hope HBO Max still got that bitch on there for one. And then it's like, I feel
What's on
like
Peacock?
SVU,
SB,
anything
nigga,
Law and Order, Chicago
I'll
PD.
cancel that subscription.
The only thing that's on Peacock, bro, is like Law and Order. If you're trying to watch some little BET shows, like Miss Pat and shit. Like, if you want to watch like two
Shit,
and a
they
half
still got
men,
Oppenheimer in that bitch, nigga.
yeah, Oppenheimer. Like, if you trying to watch like that 70s show and 2.5 Men, then cool, yeah, I guess. But like, if that I don't.
Its value seems really low.
I think they have a little bit. It's a smaller movie selection, but like they got some joints on there.
Now I'll admit though, that was how I watched Push and Boost the last week. That's how I watched it. I didn't go see that in theaters. I saw it on.
Before you start jumping topics, though, I'm gonna hold you off on that note because that's one of the topics.
Yeah.
But Dune Prophecy, that's a day one for me. Then we got House of Dragon season 2, man.
I seen that.
Listen. We need to go live, bro. I'll be down to go live every Sunday after the episodes drop, bro. I'll be down, bro. Or Mondays or whatever. Figure out a day and record.
So actually,
Go
when
ahead.
House of the Dragon dropped like season 1, I have been meaning to ask you, since that's like a prequel to Game of Thrones. Do you think if that show go? I got two questions. Do you think if that show goes on, it'll be better than Game of Thrones in its peak? And do you think it will? Do you think it will make that terrible season of season 8? Do you think it'll be looked on a little bit more fondly because of House of the Dragon?
No. So the issue is, I'm sorry, man. That fat bastard doesn't finish his books.
Yeah.
So at least with this one, we know what books he's doing and they're finished. So it gives me hope. But anything can be better than that last. Like it wasn't just him not finishing the books. It was also HBO. They rushed that show. Like, first of all, it was shorter episodes. It doesn't make sense. This is your biggest IP, and you went like, oh, let's make the episodes short. Like, what are you doing? And they weren't just like, okay, we cut it off to make them each consistent. Some of them were like 30 minutes, bro. Like, what the hell? And then the whole
So the pacing was
hype up. It wasn't just the pacing. It was also like that hyped up this fight with the Night King, and then you couldn't see shit. It was just dark.
The dark.
I think that was also the same season where there was a Starbucks cup in one of the episodes.
Huh?
Yep.
Say you lying, bro.
I'm not. You can look
It was
this
true.
up. They edited out the show, of course, on HBO, or Max. But yeah, it was just a lot going on with that show. Like, even the casting, the cast hate that season, bro. Like it's overall dookie. But House of Dragon will be better just overall because I mean they have books to actually adapt everything. The vision for Game of Thrones was like it was a risk in itself because the story on that, like, nobody wanted to pick it up, but those two guys, I forget their names, that were the directors of it, the showrunners. I forget their names, but they are good at adapting like source material, and the issue came down to no source material to adapt anymore, and rushing a product just because we're like, oh, let's get more subscribers. But I don't know if it's gonna ever peak it. But at the same time, they're doing numbers. They say that every year with Max and all these streaming services. We don't really know if it's true or not. They could be fluffing them, but I think it'll end probably on a better note. Just given the context of Game of Thrones. Well, yeah, I definitely we're gonna be doing some reviews on those. Like we're gonna do a weekly, either live or recording of it. I don't know. We'll decide that when the show comes out in June. We also had The Boys season 4.
And
There's a trailer for that.
They confirmed that they were making a season 5, huh? Right?
Yes, they confirmed it the same week. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but I mean they've been cooking, and at this rate, I think they should do a season 5 just because Gen V's kind of like screwed, Recipes of Chance. That kind of messes up that show, and they're not going to recast them. So like, I feel like they have to kind of pivot in a new direction, and especially like the ending of that crosses over with The Boys, and we saw that in the trailer.
I didn't even think about Gen 5. Well, my fault, Gen V. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, because no, not that it was a bad show, but like I hadn't I know that's obviously connected to The Boys, but like I didn't like think about it like in the sense of like, oh yeah, they still got to do like Gen V and stuff. Because I remember the last time we talked about The Boys, I remember I said like, oh, I think The Boys should end at like season 4. I think that's like the perfect like middle ground for it to end. But if they still try to continue Gen V, then yeah, I think the season 5 is definitely probably needed.
I think depending on how season 4 go would tell whether or not we'll feel the same way about season 5.
Yeah,
it's all about how season 4 go. But so far they've been cooking.
Like the last season wasn't the best, but it was still good and entertaining, bro. Like I know people like to get on Twitter and join hate trains and whatnot, but it was a good show, and overall I was satisfied, and I was like, I still want more. So.
Believe it or not, I ain't really see like a ton of hate season 3 of The Boys. Like I don't.
No, not then, but like right now, bro. It's a thing they do in revisionist history.
But
like,
I still have like I've maybe seen a couple of tweets saying like it's not as good as seasons 1 and 2, and they can have they got a point. They got a point with that, but I ain't seen them say like, oh yeah, no, this is the trash, this is the worst season, blah blah blah. I ain't seen them like they just dogging it.
I mean, while we on the topic, then will we say season 3 is the worst season?
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay. Just make sure. I just want to see if we was on the same page.
Yeah, like that's not for debate. Like I think everybody can agree that was pretty much the weakest season because they somebody echoing, bro. Where is that coming from? Kiki, are you echoing?
No.
I just want to make sure. Like, do y'all hear that echo, or am I tripping?
I hear it, but I don't hear every time.
We should be good now, bro.
But the hero gasm is the one that people really shit on the most because it was kind of like hyped up to the highest moons by their Twitter page and social media and all that. But overall, to me, I was satisfied. I was just like, that was really good. Like, but people, they like to nitpick and complain about anything, so it is what it is. But something
freaky ass niggas want to see more shit, bro. Them nasty ass niggas, bro. That was
real,
enough.
Bro.
It could have been way worse.
We also had a trailer for Didi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure, but people are already dubbing it the Asian mid-90s. If you ever seen mid-90s, great film.
Oh, you talking about that joint? Yeah, I seen that commercial.
Yeah. It looks really good, bro. The trailer dropped last week, and I'm on board, bro. looks like to be centered around an Asian family in America, you know, and how their dynamics are just in the household and the pressures of parents wanting you to be something that you're not, you know what I mean? Like it's got a lot of different things in there, you know, kids partying and just like dealing with bullies. Like you see it, bro. You see like everything like what a teenager goes through.
This sounds like
There you go.
this sounds like a
Hey.
Titan Mom day.
Kiki, you got AirPods on or something? Or what you got on?
Yeah, I got AirPods in.
Yeah, turn your stuff all down a little bit. If not, leave and come back. Yeah, looks like a good movie. We'll be watching that day one. We got Beverly Hills Cop 4. How y'all feel about that? I'm gonna make this a separate
Never
time
watched.
stamp. Matter of fact, what?
I don't know what that is. I
Don't
know
worry,
Beverly
what?
Hill. I know Beverly Hill Hillbillies. I've seen that.
No, bro.
Cop?
No.
No.
Wolf,
I don't know.
Wolf, are you
I don't know.
Wolf? You sure you're black, bro?
Yes, I was born from a
I-
black father.
Are you positive, bro? Because
Yeah,
how you've
black
never seen
mother.
Beverly Hills Cops?
Clops. Beverly Hills Clops.
Beverly Hills Cops.
You ain't never seen Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie fucking Murphy?
I'm right along with him, but I ain't talking crazy about it though.
Nope. Never seen it.
You know who Eddie Murphy is, though, right? Like, what the
Nope.
hell?
Just kidding.
Now, saying you do know that nigga does not have a good track record. Why you acting like?
No, because this is crazy.
Now this is early,
Beverly
Eddie. So I see why you're
Hills,
saying that, but at the same time, I don't feel you have to see every movie, and I don't think this is high on the rankings of black cinema that everybody should watch.
1984.
For Eddie
Nope,
Murphy,
never seen
yes.
it.
For
Never
Eddie-
seen this.
That is crazy.
Maybe not for like black
4 of these,
movies,
my
but maybe not for black movies, docs. But I definitely feel like if you are, I definitely feel like it's a at least the first.
It's a stepping stool, bro.
Yeah,
like
you
without
definitely
that,
have to
you don't
watch
get Rush Hour. You don't get Bad Boys. You don't get a lot of stuff without those movies, dog. Is it the best? No, I'm not saying that at all. But
Well,
that's crazy. You never heard of it.
I've
Yeah,
seen
him
Police
not heard.
Academy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I at least heard of it.
All right, now saying that.
Now, with that being said,
do you think 42 Hours is better than Beverly Hills Cop?
Is that Bruce Willis?
No.
No, it's another. No, Eddie Murphy's in it, but it's also
Was
Nick.
it Nick Nolte, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be better, maybe. I don't know. The comedy and Beverly Hills. Yeah, that's up for debate. That's up for debate. It does depend on your mood. But
but Saint, this is what I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead.
We've had the discussion before about them coming back to older franchises to as a money grab.
Yep. We
had a whole discussion about this, and now we about to get 2 of them bitches this year. So take that as you may. I have my own feelings about certain legacy sequels. Some of them are good, some of them are alright, and some of them fucking suck.
That is fact.
This one's gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Which one?
Honestly,
Which one you talking about?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh,
it's gonna be bad.
Oh,
Like I think it's gonna be bad. And to be honest, bro, like we talked about it last night. I'll put a link in the description. But we said like they doing this cash grab stuff, just like nostalgia films. But at least with Bad Boys, with that trailer, I'm like, okay, this actually looks decent and watchable. And even 3, it's got its issues, and it's nowhere near as good as 1 and 2, right? But I still was like, okay, it was cool for what it is. A blockbuster film you just watch and be like, all right, that was cool. You know what I mean? Like you don't feel like you wasted money at all, but you have no desire to like rewatch that at all. But with this,
not a bad movie.
And Eddie's been saying it. Yeah, and Eddie's been saying it in all his interviews that like he's pretty much came back to this industry for the money. Like he's getting a bag, bro. Like think about it. Coming to America 2 was trash. I think it's dog shit, right? But he got a bag from Amazon.
Somehow I feel like that's probably going to be better than what's about to really be released. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Anything can be better than that movie. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, bro. And it also thing that bothers me about Eddie is Dolomite was like the closest thing we got to him being like a little bit of old Eddie, like shades of him. But he's been like super PG now, bro. Like it's not like Chris Tucker where it's like, okay, he's got range and he's doing different movies or producing and whatnot. Like you see him trying to be an actor. With Eddie, I'm like, I don't even see him doing that.
It's like he didn't go on like completely like PG's the point was like you not showing like the range that we know you for, the comedy that we know you for. It's like you just you kind of phoning it in basically.
And it's crazy because that one movie that came out, I refuse to watch it. The one with Jonah Hill and Lauren London and all that.
It's not called Dear White People, but I know what you're talking about.
You talking about Up? Don't Look Up? Is that what it was?
Is that what it's called? I can't tell you, bro. Hold on, let me Google this.
What is it?
Because I know what movie he's talking about.
No, he talked about
Andrew
that.
Schultz was in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It's the You People. There we go.
You People, yeah.
You People, that's what it's called. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And
this nigga name was Akbar.
Look at it. It's got 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, 5.5 on IMDb.
Okay.
50% on Metacritic.
On Rotten Tomatoes, is that just the critics or is that the people too?
The people gave it a 34. And I knew it was bad because like nobody was really talking about it. And when they did, they're like, this is bad. And then when I heard that the kiss scene with Jonah Hill and Lauren London, which I respected for it, was CGI'd.
Wait, what?
Even Andrew Schultz didn't know this until like after the fact, and he's in the movie, and he's like, "What the hell?
What kind of shit is
like? No, you know what's crazy, Doc? I definitely was like, you know what? I kind of want to see this movie. It don't look just terrible, but then like
no.
But then like when I started seeing reviews about it, stuff like, you know what? I might have to pass on this mug, brain.
Oh no! I'm being dead serious. I saw the first trailer and I was like, I'm not watching it. How many more times can we do? Look who we bringing to dinner. Like, come on, dude. It's up. Shit old. That shit old. Yay! Mixed couples, mixed cultures. Wacky, you know what I'm saying, bro? Come on.
Wacky race.
It's 2024. People been mixed now. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that topic. It's just more of the execution where it's like y'all dropping the ball. Like that one movie, I won't say the name, but the magical N-words, right?
Yeah.
That came out and it did terrible because the execution and just like it was disgustingly just racist at that point, and they took it out of theaters within like a week, not even like a whole month.
As they fucking did.
But yeah, Eddie, I think he's just doing a cash grab, which I'll never hate on somebody being a bad chaser. Do your thing, but man, these movies are bad, dog. Like at a certain point, it's like, who's greenlighting this stuff, bro? Who's greenlighting it? Because that's not it, bro.
I mean, if we go, but if we're gonna be fair here, like Eddie Murphy, he really kind of been doing this really since like I say like outside of like Shrek and Dr. Dolittle, like he really kind of been different. And if you want to give Norbit too, like outside of them three, like he really kind of been phoning it in since the 2000s.
Nigga, I know y'all ain't seen Meet Dave. I know y'all haven't.
I have. I saw it in theaters with my parents.
You saw it in theaters?
I don't remember.
Docs,
listen. I was a kid. I didn't force myself to go watch it. Like my parents made me go watch it, and I honestly don't remember. All I remember is it's CGI head, and he walked out of it, and like I really don't remember that much of that movie. To be quite honest with you, I have no desire to go watch that movie. So,
well,
but the movie I can say without a doubt that I rewatched to this day that I enjoyed from it was like Norbit. I can't tell you anything after that.
Oh, and I guess if you want to count the what's that movie called, The Haunted Mansion? I guess if you want to give him those four, then yeah.
No, I'll give him
But Haunted
he
Mansion
didn't
was before that too. That's way.
Hey, he didn't phone.
way
Hey,
back
he
in the
didn't.
day.
I know that.
He didn't phone. Hey, he didn't phone in for Dreamgirls though. That nigga was cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
What's
think
that-
that was before Norbert as well. So
Yeah, that
I'm trying to
was
think.
that was a year. What's that movie? Did y'all like? It's a movie with Ben Stiller. I think it was called Bank Heist.
I ain't never watched.
Oh, Tower Heist. Tower
Tower
Heist. Tower
I never
Heist.
watched that.
I actually did like that one. You know, I'll give him that. Is it a good movie? No, it's one of those bad movies that are just that you like.
Bro, wait, what is
Kind of like
movie?
how do what now?
Sorry, I'm looking at his filmography. What the fuck is Mr. Church?
Oh, I remember that. I do remember the trailer. Did I watch it? No, but I remember the trailer of that, Mr. Church. Yeah, that didn't do so well.
Did y'all ever watch Imagine That?
Imagine that. Hold on. Let me look at his movies.
You gotta
Hold on.
see
What
this
is
shit,
Imagine?
bro. This shit is actually kind of funny.
I did. I think I
Anniversary.
no. I didn't watch it the full movie, but I did watch. I watched the trailer. I know that.
Oh,
Okay,
he had another movie that came out last year, Candy Cane Lane. Did y'all watch that?
Damn,
Hell
bad.
no.
I don't even fucking remember that bitch. That bitch.
That was on
literally
fucking
came-
Amazon Prime, I think.
Nigga, that shit
Yes, it
literally
was.
Came and went.
Came and went. Like I said, Dolomite's probably the last one where it's like, okay, you seen Shades of Old Eddie, and it was really good. Like everybody loved it, and it was before COVID. It was 2019, so yeah, that's the last one. I'm like, yeah, that was crazy. Imagine that. Oh, okay, yeah, looks like he's phoning that one in. I have no desire to watch
No,
it.
1,000 Words. I never watched it, but that premise seems so stupid.
Wait. Oh, you know what? I might be getting movies mixed up, bro. Hold on. I might
Co-produced by Nicolas Cage.
mixed up.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'm getting Meet Dave mixed up with 1,000 Words. I might be. I'm not sure.
So Meet Dave is about a nigga, about an alien, about he's being an alien. So if you remember that.
No. No, his whole body is the ship, and he's also
Is a ship. Yeah.
also a pilot in the ship.
Okay.
Actually, no. I did see Meet Dave. It's 1,000 Words I didn't see. See, his movies just kind of all over the place, bro. Like he got a lot of stinkers, and
I think that's because
people don't want to admit that.
I think that's because he did a lot of impactful and influential shit in the 80s and 90s that the nigga probably just thought like, you know, in the 2000s, I can really just do whatever the fuck I want to do. And if it's a role that I can genuinely take seriously, like Dreamgirls or Shrek or Norbit, then I'm gonna put my all into
it. Yeah.
Norbit is such a funny movie because it's either you hate it or you love it.
Yeah, it's no in between with Norbit.
There is no in between because some people really shit on that movie.
Look, that shit a classic for me. I know that. I know that's a hot take, but that shit is classic.
No, Norbit was not here. Oh, really? Hey, who was it?
Kill the bitch, Norbit.
All right. But the last trailer I got listed was Beetle Juice 2, man. I saw it. The trailer.
That actually looks interesting.
Me and Jay Money talk about that.
I never seen the first one, but
I told him I was very.
No, you should tap into that first one.
You remember when it got announced? I remember when it got announced. I was very hesitant about it, but then after I seen the trailer, and you know we had William the Goat in there, I'm all like, yeah, this mug might be good. They probably cooking with this.
I recently found out that William Dafoe was in a James Bond game that I fucking suck at. When I was a kid, it's called Everything or Nothing on the PS2. He played the villain, and he had this villainous way of talking. It was so fucking cringy. He wasn't even trying to make an accent. You could literally hear William Dafoe in a villainous voice.
I got a question for you.
He played a Russian guy.
I got a question for you about James Bond when this pod is over. I got a question for you about that.
No, you say that for later. But yeah, Beetlejuice 2, fire casting, fire production, visuals are insane.
Baldwin's not coming back, right?
Do what now?
Baldwin's not coming back, right?
No.
I like.
Not that I know of,
Awesome.
no.
Awesome.
But yeah, I saw it in IMAX when I went to go see Furiosa, and that definitely got me questioning. I'm like, maybe I should watch this mug in IMAX. I'm like, hold up. And I'm a big Dolby person, so when I seen it, I was like, I'm on board. I was already on board, but this looks good. Doesn't look like just a cash grab. It looks like they putting some effort to it. It's not nostalgia bait.
I mean, we've had this conversation before with legacy sequels, or like for the down the line sequels. As long as they put some effort into it, you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, that's facts.
Like watching, like, okay, so saying you fuck with horror movies?
No, sir. We don't put the demonic shit in this household.
Pussy, yo. Never mind, man. I can't talk about this serious, man. Can't talk
I
about
watch
this
a good
serious.
slasher. That's about it.
Okay,
bro.
so you watch Scream, right?
I'm not a Scream fan, but I've seen the first one.
Ah, nigga. I don't even want to talk about it no more. This
I
right.
seen a couple of Screams, like, I think
Listen, the reason I haven't really gotten to. You say what? 2003?
no, up to 3, like the third sequel.
Oh, yeah, I never was in this Scream, and I think it's also because of the what's the Wayne brothers movie, bro?
Scary movie.
Scary movie. I always just never took that. That's just
Oh my
because of that, bro. So, I mean, I might give it a chance if we have like a movie night or something. But otherwise, I have zero interest in that series. But you say Jason, bro, I'm on board. You say even trash ass Halloween movies, bro, I'm gonna watch it, bro. Jamie Lee Curtis, up to her. I'm gonna watch that mug. Well, actually, no shout out to her, bro.
H2O.
Yeah.
How about that Rings of Power?
Excuse me?
How about that Rings of Power?
Hey, bro, I don't know what kind of coach you in, brother, but we don't do that here.
They got a season 2 after all that shit, all that stuff from the first one. They have a second season coming out, and I think that's competing with the House of Dragon. We already know who's going to be the victor.
Oh, you talking about the Lord of the Rings stuff?
Yeah, Rings of Power, the prequels.
I'm not no Lord of the Rings nerd, but go ahead and put us on. What exactly is going on with that, brother?
Oh, just the typical retconning of beloved characters and bastardization and all that stuff. Let's just say that Rings of Power do not equate or give really good backstory to how these characters were back in whatever period. And I know that some of the fans that I've watched who were like really into this shit, like Tolkien, read the books, saw the trilogy, they absolutely hated the shit. And now they get a second season. But it's a lower budget. I think I don't know if it's true, but the first budget like had upwards to $1 billion in production.
Wait.
True, but the first season had up to.
You said what, nigga?
Yeah, $1 billion. I don't know if it's true. Cause I know this sounds like fucking crazy.
Okay, hold on.
Let me look it up.
We can look it up.
What?
Yeah,
look it up.
Yeah. You can look it up.
You said Rings of Power?
Rings of
That's
Power
crazy.
season 1. Check if that's true. Or
not. It's up 150. Oh, you're right. Yeah, 150 million. Well, no, it's per season. So they exceeded 1 billion, which the most expensive TV show series ever made.
$1 billion
on some ass.
So they're putting 150 per episode. How many episodes is that? Wait a minute. How many episodes do they have?
Yo,
they wanted to go all out because one, you're being paid, or your money's coming through one of the richest people. So they had a lot of money,
100 million.
but story-wise, it didn't make sense.
Wow.
And now they get a second season to continue on that storytelling.
There's no way they still getting that much, right?
I don't know if second season is going to be.
No, it's no way. It's no way they made their money back.
No.
Well,
they
you
got
money
They got money that just waste because, like I said,
they got money to blow. Oh,
yeah, you're being supplied by the richest man.
Well, you got to also factor in, bro. They probably making some money just off of the merchandise too, though. Because the Lord of the Rings does have a big following.
None of these characters.
You don't think that's not helping the overall brand though?
No. This Rings of Power is literally destroying the image of Lord of the Rings.
Really? That's the first time I heard this. What the hell?
That nigga said destroying, tarnishing.
I've never seen.
I'm not
Ruining.
in the franchise, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know either. I can't speak.
Yeah, the people that look at this stuff, who know the book, read the book, most of their damn following or channel was built around kind of like Lord of the Rings, like terminology, like "Welcome to the Fellowship." That's Lord of the Rings terminology. They absolutely hated it. And these people are like older, like in their 40s and 50s. So
Okay,
they
so do you need somebody that's like a young fan that's in their 20s, 30s?
Oh, you could probably find enjoyment out of it, but if you had previous context and read of the books, you would notice that there's some errors, some big differences of character, like depictions and personalities. Because I think the main character in here, don't know her name. I think Galadriel, if that makes. I think it's a female elf. She's like kind of like on the front cover. She is more aggressive in this. She's what do you call, like a swashbuckler, so she's fighting and killing and doing raids and charges. And then the Lord of the Rings movie, she's more calm, peaceful.
Hey, she had a rebel stage, man. Leave her alone.
But if that was true in the original, it would mention that, but I don't think they did. So this is like a complete like turn of someone's character, and that's what pisses people off. But I know that the first season was the $1 billion budget. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do it for the second season. But I don't think it's going to.
Yeah,
be
that's not
big in
that's not
views.
possible. I know shows do go on them crazy budgets because like Game of Thrones went to that crazy budget. Not a bill, but almost. Because if you think about it, a lot of these shows they go like 100 mil like per ep. Like it's crazy numbers to do, like 50 mil.
Now
look at Netflix series, bro. Stranger Things does a lot. Jeez,
yeah, bro. You know why? You know why though? The difference between those two and Ring of Power, right?
No, it's not the difference, but
no. I'm saying they built credibility to up the budget. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think Lord of the Rings doesn't have credibility? Lord of the Rings. I want you to think about that franchise. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan.
But this is Rings of Power. This is not the Lord of the Rings.
And that's
I don't think you're not.
It's they're trying to make.
I don't think.
No, but Saint, they're trying to make it part of that franchise, right? But
it is part of the technically. It's just like Star Wars because of the name alone.
It's going.
They're gonna think people are gonna watch it, and it's gonna generate numbers, regardless. Now, is it gonna be on a thing where it's like, okay, it stands the times and it's consistent and people are enjoying it? That's a different conversation. That's the writers figure out how to make that work. You know what I mean? But with Netflix, I noticed what they do is they do these crazy budgets on each episode, but they shorten the episodes. Like, think about it, Stranger Things, they was cutting that mug in parts and stuff and trying their best to get their numbers up, bro. Talking about, oh, we're gonna release one half of the season and we're gonna put it in like 2 months later, like,
and then 2 months later we're gonna release
hey, look, that last season of Stranger Things plus COVID, that's a whole nother topic, man. Leave them alone.
Oh man, but enough of that nerd stuff.
You Negro, please.
Let's get into. Fuck no, this ain't a game podcast. Oh, but something random. Let's talk about this here. Let's get into the rumors and news that are going on in the movies today. First off, bro, we got WWE champion Cody Rhodes will be starring. Well, he's casted in, not starring, but he's casted in the Naked Gun remake. Why? I don't know.
Naked.
that's what's going on right now, brother. I have no other info on that. Just know that he's been casted in.
Oh, not this fucking.
No, right here. Look in chat. Right here.
Oh Lord.
Naked.
We also got the official title for Knives Out 3. It's called Wake Up Dead Man. Looking forward to that, bro. And I believe that's part of Netflix, right? They own that series now. So be on the lookout. They might have that in theaters, like limited theaters, like they did before. Oh, Netflix need to stop snaking and actually give a full release.
Yeah.
Side note, they had Uncut Gems in theaters this week, but it was for like one day only. They did terrible promoting that, but it's cool to see they did that in IMAX for the first time. Um, we got Shogun season 2 and season 3. And I know I said in a pod that my ranking of the show was like a 9 just because of the cliffhanger, but it may go up to a 10 just because of this announcement. And people are nervous about it, but they got, the estate of the original writer of the book. So we know that they're taking it serious. And Sonata, the star of the show, he re-signed. He was the last one. So that's a sign on that. If you haven't seen Shogun, what are you doing? Go sign up for Hulu or Disney Plus bundle and go watch that. Gaming news for you, Wolf. Jeffrey Wright, the GOAT, also was known in American Fiction. That's on, I believe, Amazon right now. If you haven't watched in theaters, go check that out. Or he was also Commissioner Gordon in The Batman. He is reprising his role as Isaac Last of Us Part 2 game in the HBO show of The Last of Us, season 2. So that I'm beyond excited, almost to the backflip at the theaters when I seen that news. That's the day one. We got Tomb Raider series is officially announced for Amazon.
Yes, sir, man.
Why are you hearing bad things? They just announced it. What the hell?
Whoa.
Relax. What you hearing bad already?
I hear, but I haven't read, but I literally I was looking at a website and they were talking about the people involved with Tomb Raider. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know where it was.
Saint. Did y'all talk about Blade last episode?
No, we did
not.
So
we'll save that on a note. We'll save that for a second.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts that got announced,
movie
or whatever, I guess you could say. Rather, the Insider's the one that reported it. We get a Kingdom Hearts movie. It's going to be a mix of CGI and live action. So if you watch Space Jam, it's going to be something like that.
Oh shit!
Which could be interesting as hell. I already know J Money is twerking, and he will be on a handstand watching that movie.
Minecraft finished rapid filming in like a couple of weeks ago. Jason Momoa and Jack Black, I think, are involved.
Jack Black,
yeah,
I'm stars of it. Jason Momoa, I don't know how that's gonna go.
I'm not watching that dog shit. You don't know with that.
Wait, what movie?
No.
Minecraft
movie.
So
look, I might just because of Jack. I might.
I'm not gonna hold you. If y'all don't know the ongoing joke between me and Saint, we won't even call that. Well, it's not even a joke.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that on this spot. Don't say it on the spot. We already said something wild earlier.
All right, but
that's gonna get us banned.
But just know we don't call that stuff Minecraft. We don't call it Minecraft.
Nah.
But
this no, bro. Jersey's camp will be playing that game. Anyways, Greta Gerwig, she, the director of the Barbie movie, she will be directing the Narnia films, and they start filming the first one in August. I don't know what books is based off of or what book they're going for, but it's pretty much going to be like straightforward a reboot and with the original books and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. Now this one is a big topic. I definitely want to get to your thoughts on this. I'm going to make this a separate time step. So Austin Butler, he's been rumored to play in live action Hercules movie, with Disney. And he's also rumored to be filming a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Like they want him in that movie.
I can see it.
But the plot twist, I think we reported on it before. We probably haven't gotten a chance to talk about it. There was a Margot Robbie Pirates of the Caribbean that's in the works. That's been rumored for the longest, but apparently both shows are in the. Both movies are still planned, like in the works. Of course, no Johnny Depp. Like, how do y'all feel about this?
So
Not watching it.
with him being Hercules, I can, even though I'm very much against Disney redoing these live action movies and stuff, I could definitely see him playing a good Hercules. I can honestly see. But I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean, I think we'll have to see on that. I think because I don't think he's a bad actor. So I mean, if they give him good material, they give him direction, I think he can do pretty good.
Yeah, I watched
He's in
that.
his bag. Yeah, I'll watch Hercules day one. I'm down with that. Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm gonna watch it regardless. I'm a Pirates of the Caribbean fan. Yeah, it's disappointing what they did to Johnny Depp, and he's basically like, screw Disney, I'm not coming back. But
I mean,
I really feel like, yeah, I don't blame them, but I really feel like they're gonna try to save face and pull like a Fast and Furious, or like a you know how these franchises they do a reboot or a soft reboot or some sorts, or especially like how yeah, exactly like how Vin Diesel, he left the franchise of Fast and Furious and then came back as a cameo at the end of was it Tokyo Drift. I can see them doing the same thing with Johnny Depp somehow, and just no explanation or nothing, just he's back. Or just like a one-off thing. I can see them trying to do that.
This is my jaw dirt. This is my jaw dirt.
But
fuck around.
I think
How Disney be, they'll fuck around and probably use some old footage and try to push that shit together to make it make sense.
maybe, but I don't know. Like, I feel like this is destined to fail no matter what they do, because it's like the franchise is Jack Sparrow, and you can't have Jack Sparrow without Johnny Depp, and he is like that character. He's when you think of people that like are those like movie characters, you think with Johnny Depp with Jack Sparrow, you think Hugh Jackman Wolverine, you think RDJ's Iron Man. Like they can't be replaced.
Wesley Snipes' Blade.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I don't know. I feel like both movies are gonna fail, especially like I can't even say like Margot Robbie. I don't think hers is gonna flop. At the same time, she did have some flops too. She was having a run where people were like, "Oh, I don't know about her," and then Barbie came out, and then it did really good.
And look, they're gonna leave my baby alone.
Yeah, I know they've been doing her dirty, but we'll
feel
see.
like no matter what they do, there is already like a negative connotation towards Pirates of the Caribbean now because they don't have Johnny Depp. This bitch could low key be better than all the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it'll still have a negative reaction to it just because not connotation because Johnny Depp isn't attached to the project. So they already kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
They're gonna amputate it as well.
It is what it is.
So I did look up,
and like if it's good, it's good. Like I'm like I don't think anybody will deny it. Like if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. But like
it's probably not gonna hit the numbers they're expecting.
Oh no,
not at all.
It most definitely will not hit.
And I see them pulling some BS where they put it on Disney Plus again, like probably 2 months later. So we'll see what happens. A24, bro, and it's crazy that this news happened, and then another news happened with this. So A24 was in the works of doing a Jason Friday the 13th prequel movie, right? And out of nowhere, they just said production of it has been halted, not canceled officially, but just like it's stopped. Like there's nothing going on with it no more. But then a week later, after that news came out, the Jason Universe plan was announced, where there's going to be Jason in entertainment, games, merch, and like an immersive experience. So that could be probably like amusement parks and whatnot. And we already seen the first thing that he popped up in is that game Multiverse, where they have kind of like a Smash Bros. Of
so wait. So are you
WB
saying
properties.
is that like that like lawsuit that lost shit done with Jason? Like, is it clear? Did that get cleared up?
Well, that been cleared up, but the problem with that was they didn't get the right approval. Like they did it without fact checking every little thing, and that was a problem with Jason to begin with. His rights are all fucked up. That's why you got like Jason versus Freddy and something like that would never happen again, because at least before it just like it's hard to deal with his rights. If you look at Mortal Kombat, that was hard to even get him into the video game. So now
Nigga, so wait, they really not gonna update that game, are they?
No, that game's screwed. Like that's done. They
you know what I'm talking
discontinued
about.
out of stores. Yeah,
Friday
the Friday the 13th game.
Yeah.
But it's hopeful because now you look at it, we'll have new games, we'll have new movies, we'll have shows. Like the rights will be a lot easier for them to do whatever they want to do with what household they want to do. Whereas they were going to go with an A24 approach and do a prequel, and it was probably going to be this one-off thing and not have like nothing spanning the full lore. I just hope they don't go into a situation where it's Halloween and we just ruining kind of the legacy of it, because those movies are not good, bro. It's sad to say. Now the first one was cool, right? But then when it came to Halloween Kills, it went downhill, bro. Like that movie sucks. I'll never get over it.
No, wait. Halloween Kills is okay.
No,
it's okay.
Not. No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. Because
they
really went in a hospital and chased a midget. I'm sorry. That's wrong. A short person and a little person, right?
Condescending.
thinking
that was Michael Myers. Come on, let's be for real.
Okay. Do I think it has some dumb moments? Yes, but that's not the Halloween movie you should be shitting on.
Listen,
you know what you should be shitting.
I ain't gonna lie. Every Halloween after the first one, to me, it was either like decent or just trash. There was like no in between.
Nah. 2018 was greatness.
2018 was nice. 2018 was nice, but like that was probably like and then what was the last Halloween movie? Like
Halloween Ends. That was terrible. That's the one I would rather Saint shit on.
Listen, I got slandered for saying that last movie was dog trash, bro.
By who?
Marco and Big Booty Raylan, bro. BBL Raylan.
And guess what? Fuck them both. That shit
I'm not gonna hold you. Nah, even Marco went back and said like, no, because he went back and watched them. He was like, nah, that was really not it.
It's bad, bro. It's bad. Like, come on, dog.
And
dropping fridge on this dude. Like, come on. We just not doing it.
And you can't take Raylan of movie opinions. Is he the same person that said Mortal Kombat was good? Come on now.
Yeah, no. Next topic. This one is actually. One last thing on this, bro, and I promise you, bro, I don't ever want to talk about this shit ever again until we get an official trailer. Like, I'm putting it out there. We are not gonna talk about this shit ever again until we get a trailer. Like, no more. Blade. All I know is I sent it in the chat earlier. You know, we didn't talk about it before the last pod, but it's in present day. Then apparently it don't matter what day it is because they got a new writer again, or they're looking for a new writer, bro. That movie not coming out, bro.
It's definitely in development hell, Doc. I'm sorry to tell you,
bruh. It's not, nigga. Just give me some money. I promise you, I can make this Blade movie. I can get it done.
You know what's crazy? Blade is really not a hard concept to do, like as a movie. Y'all have done it. Y'all have done it before. Y'all can do it again. You want to know the only difference between this Blade movie and the other Blade movie? The only difference would be this one would be more invested in his lore and comic accuracy. That will literally be the only difference. Y'all have literally done this before.
Make him.
The problem is, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hook him up with some abilities and shit, and then let him cook. That's like, nigga.
Like,
that's why I was so mad. Like when they was talking about, oh yeah, we gonna make a Blade movie, but it's gonna be PG, 13, and there's gonna be one fight scene in a Blade movie. No. You got me screaming no like Caesar, bro. Hell no.
No.
But yeah, enough of that. We didn't talk about it last pod, but Superman suit was officially revealed.
Oh my God.
How do y'all feel about it? Because people have been trashing it.
It's well, trashing it because one, the color grade and the scenery is kind of fucking stupid. Like, oh shit!
It's not even the color grading.
The suit.
It's battle damage. It's a battle damage suit. Like the upper, because the bottom is still showing the color.
I'm not talking about the suit. I'm talking about like the whole like picture. The color grade is just dark and gloomy.
Well, I think that's the vibe it's supposed to.
It's supposed to, yeah. But I mean, it kind of shoots itself in the foot because everybody's like, wait a minute, why is Superman just chilling? Brainiac or whatever the hell is going on in the background, destroying the fucking Metropolis. It's not a good look.
Because no, let me tell you what James Gunn is trying to accomplish. Okay, so think about it like this. Right?
Mirrors.
Yes, think about it like this. Okay, so it's like you have to get up and go to work and put on your clothes and shit. That's what he was trying to insinuate with that photo. It's like, oh, I gotta sit up here and put on some shit. Brainiac over here or whoever is the main villain is about to sit up here and take over the Earth or whatever. Now, maybe he didn't execute that properly, but that's what he was trying to insinuate. But overall, I do like the suit. Is it the best live action Superman suit? No. But it's definitely like a good suit.
It almost looks like a jacket.
Yeah, that's the problem. They use the same
it's like
costume designer.
It's kind of
no. I hate that. No, I gotta stop you there because people keep using this.
Not the CW.
No, it's not that. No, I gotta stop you there because people are trying to put that cosplay CW context. Like, no, stop it.
Well, I wasn't gonna.
The costume designer. The costume designer is the same.
Season 4 Flash, where his
it's not even that.
No. I gotta stop you there, bro. Because people reaching with that shit, bro. Listen, it's the same costume designer from Guardians Galaxy 3. They keep using that picture of the suits they wore. But listen, the only reason it's like that because it's not a tight fit like they usually do. It's got a little bit of a baggy look, but it's also because he's not standing up like any other regular reveal photo would be. He's sitting down, bro, putting on his boots. Is the lines unnecessary in the suit? Yeah, I can agree on that. But that's nitpicking. The suit doesn't look bad. It's different shades of different areas. And at the end of the day, Superman got them trunks back on, bro. So that's
all that matters.
But go ahead, Wolf.
I'm not like super clowning. I'm just saying that it's a looser fit. It might not because it looks to me like it's a kind of jacket. Because if you look at his wrists are more loose. You can see like under him. If you were to compare it to like Henry's like fucking tight around his body. He was wearing what they call like an endo suit, right? Like a wetsuit. That's how tight his suit was. This one looks more lax. You can see his clothing buckle a bit because he's sitting over. I don't think his boots are even like conform to his leg. Maybe they're a little bit loose. So it's like it almost looks practical, right? It's not like a suit that he wears underneath his clothing. This is something that he has to actually put on like it's a military uniform.
And like we know he's gonna have another suit because I mean, look at the Instagram reveal, and that suit's different. Like the details of it is a little bit different, and I honestly think Martha's gonna make him a suit. So we gonna
see the fucking. What's his name? His name is Tom. Shit, what is the Superman and Lois's actor's name?
That could be like just strictly for the set photo, and that could be like he wears for like the first half of the movie, and then Martha make him
Tyler.
Like,
it's exactly what's gonna happen, bro. I'm calling it. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I don't know if y'all saw Superman and Lois when they did season 3, like when Superman was getting into like being who he is, he wore the fucking 30s Superman suit that was stitched by his mom. That was great. Like the literal fucking almost like newspaper S symbol. It wasn't like how you see the S now. It was literally just like an English letter S for the Superman suit. It was great.
You know, it's crazy. You know, Ellen don't like that suit.
Huh?
No, I can understand why he don't like it. Cause
That's
30s.
not the Superman, not the Superman Man of Tomorrow. I'm talking about the original 1930s, like how he looks in the comics. He don't like that suit.
Yeah, no, I can understand why he don't like that. Hey, King, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, y'all?
I want to know your thoughts on the Superman suit, bro.
The new joint? Oh, that joint's good. That joint look nice. I like it.
A lot of people have been trashing it, bro. Like
I heard a lot of people trash it. I don't know what more, like, if you think, because I've been seeing like, I know it's the whole Cavill Brigade, all that, this, that, and the third. Bro, y'all the kids can't be satisfied. Because it's like, for one, they ain't gonna throw Buddy in the same suit Cavill was in. That's one. Two, the suit ain't ugly. It looked pretty good. That man got his drawers on the outside like a grown man. That's what I'm trying to see.
That's like a grown man.
And to add on to that, King, I think it's gonna be, because think about it. When the Batman suit reveal got revealed, it was literally the exact same thing. You had a large portion of people hating on it. And you had a large source of people hating on it. This suit was trash, blah blah blah. And then when it came out, when the trailers and stuff for it came out, and they actually saw it in the movie, niggas like, oh yeah, this is gas, bro.
It was gas for the jump, for real. Like niggas,
No,
niggas
it was 100%.
it was, and they just trashed it.
When I saw that reveal and that red lightning, I was like, nigga, this.
Hey yo, hey, wait, quick tangent, real quick tangent. What's the next Robert Pattinson suit has long ears? Are y'all with that?
I'm with that. That's fine. We never had a Batman suit with long ears.
Hell no.
So here's how I feel about. it. I prefer Batman with medium ears. They can't be too short, they can't be too long.
What the fuck does that even look like?
Meaning they gotta be like at a right length, like at a perfect length.
This ain't what you want to say, brother. You don't
talking about like thickness.
You don't fuck with that Ben Affleck Batman ears, bro. You don't fuck with the Frank Miller Batman ears, bro. You don't like it, bro. You with the Arkham ears, bro.
I actually, depending on
Arkham Asylum ears.
Actually, I feel like his ears are a little bit too long too, just a tad bit, but not like just a tad bit, just a tad.
You trolling me, bro?
No, I'm not.
You ripping me, bro? You ripping me?
I'm not ripping you, bro.
Oh, come on, bro. Next topic, bro. Next topic. Oh,
all I'm saying is, this is the first time I seen Superman have to put his suit on.
Hello, no.
This one I'm gonna put this as this MCU news, bro, and we're gonna try to run through this real quick so we can get to the main topics. Because Jesus, man, it's a lot. First we can start off. They announced the casting of Galactus for the Fantastic Four movie. It's Ralph Innes. He's also played Sid in Final Fantasy 16. If you know, you know. That's a perfect casting, in my opinion. His voice is immaculate, brother.
He also played a character in Diablo 4.
Oh, really?
I forgot his fucking names. I just finished Diablo, but he played a.
He played in some movies too, like Docs. That would be in your bag, because my fellow members of Movie Guys podcast, they mentioned that he was also in like some of the little Exorcist movies and whatnot. The what's old buddy's name, bro? The one that played the Pope. What the hell is that movie called, bro? Matter of fact, Docs, you remember Extreme Rules?
Who?
Extreme Rules, the pay-per-view. Yeah. The last one. You remember there was a massive Bray Wyatt, rest in peace, that him and that one dude, LA Knight, they wrestled and they had an advertisement, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was about that movie where he's a priest or whatever, the Pope or something like that, the Exorcist. I don't know.
Whoa! You talking about who? You talking about
because it was that whole match was an advertisement to that movie, bro.
Oh no.
I can't remember his name, bro. He was in Gladiator, bro.
Yeah, no, Robert Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ralph Innes was in that movie from what movie guys told me. He's been in a lot of horror movies and whatnot. So Ralph Innes is in your bag, brother. So go check some of his stuff out. Galactus, perfect casting there. We got The Rock. It's been eyed by Marvel to play Apocalypse. Jesus Christ.
Hell no.
Do you want me to throw up?
Scorpion King is back.
Hey, respect Scorpion King.
All I'm saying is, if The Rock is back to acting again, I can hear them out. But in general, nah, buddy, I'm cool.
Nigga, no, bro.
I don't want him playing Apocalypse, but after seeing that set picture, bro, of the A24 film that The Rock's doing, what's it called, Smashing the Machine or something like that?
Yeah,
he's playing a MMA fighter, and I was like, "Where's The Rock in that mug? I don't see him." And I had to zoom in. I said, "Wait a minute, that is The Rock."
Yeah, that was.
I'm like, hold on,
that was a white man.
This man acting. He in his bag. So we'll see. He might be actually making a comeback. So, but no, I don't need him as Apocalypse. We also got the bigger rumor that's going. Well, actually, let me not skip to that. Since we're on X-Men, X-Men film officially got a writer. The writer from, I believe, the prequel of Hunger Games. That was the last movie that he did. He's done some other movies too. Like he's been throughout the industry. Like I know he did the Assassin's Creed movie. Whether you hate that or like it, I don't know. But
it's only one movie Assassin's Creed, right?
Yeah, there's only one. But he's done some other movies too. It's not just that. I forgot his name. Who's playing the Congos right now?
My fault, gang. My fault, gang.
Yeah, so he's got a list. I don't know it off the top of my head, but he's got some movies that he's done throughout the years. So it may be a good sign as long as they lock in and don't rush that process. Should be good. Speaking of not rushing the process, MCU is finally getting their stuff together where they are doing only 2 to 3 movies a year and 2 shows a year.
And don't forget they split in the studios. Yes.
Yeah, you jumped the gun there, but yeah, they announced that they already have Marvel Studios, which does the movies, but now they have Marvel Animation, which of course do all the animated shows and whatnot, or animated movies. And now they also have Marvel Television, which would be the regular TV shows and whatnot.
So who's been making all the other animations like on Disney?
No, so here's the problem they've always had. They've been approaching a lot of this stuff the same way they've done in the movies. They try to do the MCU formula on a show, and it's like, wait a minute, you can't do that. You need to actually make a show. Like you got to make it with the mindset of a show and the production and all that. And that's why a lot of the shows are rushed. Like, listen, I like the shows like Falcon, Winter Soldier, and WandaVision, all the other stuff, but all the same issues they had do stem down in them not approaching like a show and making it like a movie. And you can't do that. That's a recipe for disaster. But they finally getting together with that. We got Taylor Swift rumored to join the MCU, and she's been rumored for a long time. And listen, usually I'll be like, oh no, don't do this. But when you think about it, it's been like 9 years in the making for her to be in Deadpool in some way, form, or fashion. And what makes me believe that she's going to be in Deadpool 3 is the whole cast of Deadpool 3, director Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. They was all at a Taylor Swift concert or whatever, or concert. They were at a game actually, and Taylor Swift was there with them. And also Taylor Swift is cool with Ryan Reynolds' wife, and they always shouting her out and whatnot. And one of Taylor Swift's like music videos were in Ryan Reynolds' house, which was the same house they made the announcement of Deadpool and Wolverine.
You want to make Deadpool 3? Yeah.
But also people are also pointing out that the fact that she might play the Dazzler, so that's like, ooh, that can work out. And they're thinking about that, Or a new rumor is going around that she might actually be playing in a series called Blonde Phantom. If you know, you know. You can look that up on your own. They're gonna make an adaptation of that as a series. So it could be good or it could be really bad. We don't know. But she's a cameo in Deadpool 3. I'm not mad at it. And I think that's good for MCU. That's more eyes and more viewers and whatnot. That the more that stuff sells, the more content we get. So we got Steve Rogers show that's rumored to happen where he goes back and returns Infinity Stones. I'm not mad at that. Make that a little one-off show because they have Marvel Spotlight, which they are one-off shows. Like Wonder Man got announced to be a one-off show in the Marvel Spotlight. So if they do the same thing with that, I'm not mad at that. That's cool. And I definitely want to see what exactly happened and how he even did all that stuff. Because
okay, yeah, wait,
it's a head scratcher.
Real talk. How the fuck did he do that? Because like Loki disappeared during his outing to try to get that. So so what did he do? Yeah.
Because he stayed in that timeline, but we don't know how. And I'm curious to see that. And how did he interact with Red Skull when he returned the Soul Stone? Like it's little things I want to see like that. And if that does good, I'm hoping that one day you can get a Ronin show because I do want that. Or just little things.
I want an Isaiah Bradley show.
What?
I said Isaiah Bradley, the Captain America of the 50s.
Yeah, you're not getting that, brother.
You are most definitely not gonna get that. Now, the closest thing
you're racist.
The closest thing you are gonna get to that.
That's right. We'll get them.
The closest thing you are gonna probably get to that is if they do like a Patriot show.
Oh,
and I ain't gonna.
They had that in the works, but that's probably not gonna happen. Just for Bob Iger's comments, but time on that topic. But speaking of Ronin, you also have a Hawkeye season 2. I was like, I don't know about this, but then,
bro, what
I read is it's rumored to be inspired by The Raid. If you watch that movie, you know its greatness. It's one of the greatest like action movies, and Clint's brother is going to be playing a major role in that series. So I'm all for that. If they go that route, they're going to have Hawkeye and Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, in one setting, the entire show, and I'm all for it. We also got to see Daredevil Born Again. It's a new logo, and it was announced to be 9 episodes, releasing March 25th of next year. We saw Agatha all along. They fooled everybody, bruh, with the name changes, but really it was just marketing. I'm all for it. Coming out September 18th this year. Curious to see if it's gonna be good or not. But I fuck with Agatha, so that's a day one for me. The Vision MCU series is still happening in 2026. Why? And people have been asking me they're like, bro, why is this show greenlit and all this stuff? I'm like, listen, Paul Bettany, he's a bad chaser, brother. He signed that contract way ahead of time, and you think he was gonna pass up his free bag, dog?
He said, we ain't talking money, then what we talking about?
Especially since the first 3 Iron Man niggas, he didn't have to set food on a set. He just had to do some fucking voice lines that probably took like at most 2 days.
Yeah, no, he wasn't passing that up. Then we also got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. They were trying to figure out what they wanted to do with it, and it looks like they're doing a series of the TV show on Disney Plus. So be on the lookout for that. It's still early development. They haven't found writers and whatnot for it. That's just fresh news right there. Now, before we get to the main topic, we had to talk about these bundles, bro. This bundle situation, dog. So, have y'all been keeping up what's going on?
What do you mean by bundles? That's I guess that because this is new to me.
All right. So the first one, we got Disney Plus bundling up with Max and Hulu this summer. We don't know that price, but
I don't care.
Hey, okay, hey, Saint. I'm being so serious. These niggas are fucking ridiculous, bro.
Cable, dude.
Like it's just cable. It's just
Let me,
cable. It's just
let me,
cable.
let me finish, bro, because it gets worse. Before that news came out, Max got a rumor that they're raising their prices. So
wait, what?
Pirate.
Yeah.
I'm paying 17 right
Pirate.
now. I'm telling you shit.
Get yourself a blue box.
Yeah.
Pirate.
Yeah, if you don't have AT&T, you don't get it for free. So there's
Fuck
that
AT&T.
issue.
They don't have fiber in my neighborhood.
Yeah, the fiber's so weird with them with that. But yeah, what is dumb about this is you can already put Max and all these other streaming services on your Hulu account, and if you have Disney Plus, you already have it bundled if you do it the right way. But it's just that's out there now. Another streaming service that got announced is Comcast is launching a bundle called the Stream Saver, and it will be Netflix, Apple TV, and Peacock all in one.
Nigga, who is
For
looking at Apple
$15.
TV? Like, come on, dog.
I would say that, but Apple TV does have their films that drop in theaters and some, which is egregious. They don't have physical copies like
niggas watching Ted Lasso and that's it, bro. Come on, man.
Like so you got Napoleon and damn,
Napoleon.
To be fair,
Napoleon.
Ted is on Peacock. To be fair,
man.
And Killers of the Flower Moon, that's exclusive to Apple TV. There is no physical copy, no 4K or Blu-ray. So when you look at stuff like that, it's like, damn, if I want to watch it, I gotta watch on Apple TV. And that's a great film. That's one of the.
I also heard they was bullshitting with his history. So
no, there's a whole book about it. Like
I know it's a book by it, but I heard something. That's all I heard.
No,
and
Martin Scorsese doesn't fuck around with history. Stop that narrative right now.
I'm getting this straight from a Native American. Straight from a Native American.
Nah, they misinformed.
Shenanigans going on. I'm being dead serious.
They misinformed. Did they not read the book? Like what the
hell? Of course he did.
What the fuck? Anyways,
that still fucks up shit.
But back to the bundle
sticks
and the reverse damn cable shit. Yeah, this fucking shenanigans. I'm tired of it. What the fuck?
The bundle, the catch is you have to have Xfinity or Comcast. That's the catch on that one.
Comcast.
Which it's not a catch because it's just like all right. Like
okay, so now you're paying what? How much for some internet?
Depends.
Well, it's included in your internet. You know what I mean?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it depends. Let's say if I were to get Xfinity, like I can because recently in my town they started rolling out fiber, so I can get Xfinity's TV and get internet for somewhere else for cheaper. I know I can get fiber cheaper from this other company than getting it from Xfinity. So I don't know.
Wait, you talking about the? No, you still have to sign whatever internet deal. If you're talking about Xfinity TV, you have to still sign.
So you're forced to use their internet to watch the streaming services?
Pretty much because they're leasing you the box. So let's say your internet service ends with them, you have to return that box. You can't just like keep it. Now you might be able to buy it. I'm not.
You gotta return their physical stuff.
But I'm not sure if you can buy Xfinity box. Trust me, that box is really good. I had that last year.
Well, yeah, it's
really
5G capable, but that is through
5G. It's not laggy, like it's very responsive, and it's got all that.
It's what's the word?
Pretty up to date.
It's through the air. It's not through fiber network.
Yeah.
So fiber is much more reliable because that's the fiber line, going under, and it's not copper as like the old internet is. So I know AT&T has their own what they call like 5G network thing, but it's not as fast. It's like 200 download, which is fucking nothing. Xfinity, you can get like 5G, not 5G, 10 gig internet, 5 gig internet, 3 gig, 1 gig. You can get more, but it's not fiber though. It's just like the internet on your phone. Like that's 5G. Whatever you get 5G speed, upload and download, that's basically where you're getting through the internet system. I mean, if it works for y'all, get it. If it's cheaper than what you're currently paying, go for it.
Like, look, I don't think you can buy that box separately, but if you could, it would be a life changer. But yeah, that $15 deal, you have to spend that much on it. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I see your comment. Word 789 in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. Named her Furiosa. I don't know the full backstory on that, like book wise, but that is kind of crazy to name your kid that. It's pretty badass though. So it's like I get it. It's kind of like a warrior name.
Furious female.
But yeah, that's all the news topics there, and we can just jump straight into it, bro. X-Men 97. The finale came out. Okay. Yeah, King's about to come back in a second, but yeah. X-Men 97 finale dropped. Top tier, man. When I say, like, first of all, the news came out, this is the highest rated Marvel show ever from Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and all that. Or Marvel property, that's it, period. And it's not overhyped. It lived up to the expectations that I thought it would. Because honestly, I came here a little shaky. I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, you touching stuff where it's like that's the 90s. That's a 90s property, and that's hard to top. And I'm like, I was talking to Kiki way before they even showed the trailer. I'm like, I don't know. This art style is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but you know.
You want to know weird art style? Bob's Burgers. If it's not like Bob's Burgers, it's fine.
Time. Don't even bring that BS. But X-Men 97, one of the best animations art style I've seen
10 out of 10
in a long time. 11 out of 10 to me. All the characters, bro, they weren't out of character. They were themselves. Pretty much one-to-one from the shows and
out
comics.
of character, but they was definitely out of pocket.
Oh,
I like how in episode, I just remember something about X-Men. I like how in episode 1, like I was watching this with my mom, and I kind of like knew some of the characters. I was like, oh yeah, that's Jean, that's Bottle Rocket, or I think that's her name. The Rocket or Bottle Rocket?
Are you talking about the girl that makes fireworks?
It's about Jubilee.
That's Jubilee.
Oh my god. Okay, so
what?
I said Bottle Rocket, but I was naming some of the characters, and literally a couple seconds later, fucking Cyclops says it.
My brother in brightness.
Bro, I like how they introduced. Shut up. I just like how they he introduced the character's name when they came on screen. Oh, like, oh hey, such and such. Oh, what are you doing, such and such? I'm like, oh, that's a interesting writing way to introduce someone. You literally just say their name instead of like on the line.
I mean, because if you watch, because
this is some people who don't even fucking know this character, so it's like good that they're being introduced
and
or their name is being said.
A lot of people didn't watch
Bottle Rocket.
A lot of people didn't watch.
I'm calling that now.
Like a lot of people didn't watch the original '92 X-Men, so
yeah,
like, they don't really like.
Bro, the fucking baby, or not even existing when this came out.
I mean, I'm not even just talking about when it premiered. I'm talking about just as far as like reruns. Like a lot of people still didn't watch it. Like
I think in general, people didn't really get to watch the whole entire shows back then. Like I was telling you, I'm like, there was a lot of stuff I didn't get to see the animated series. Like the most I got to see was when it came on. What was the Fox thing, bro? Back
Fox
in the
Kids?
day, not. Yeah, Fox Kids. When it used to come on in that, I would watch it on there. But for the most part, I was either there Blockbuster to go watch the DVDs. I couldn't like watch the whole thing through.
Man, that was for all shit. Yeah, I couldn't run it back. I couldn't run a lot of shit back.
I mean,
I when I could.
Because we didn't have like that's the thing. Like they have an advantage. They kind of have an advantage of us over because think about it, they can sit up here, they can binge just using X-Men. They can binge the 90s X-Men and stuff like that now. Like they have the potential to watch episode 1 from season 1 all the way to the final episode of season 5. We didn't really have that because streaming was a foreign concept at the time. The closest thing we had to streaming was if you somehow saw it and you really wanted to watch it, you either had to A, be there when that bitch came on, or B, record it.
Yep, get that VHS on, hit that record button as it comes on the screen. Yep.
Because they didn't do a remaster on it, and what they did here, because I had talked about this with Raylan, where I was like, he thinks like the X-Men original animated series and a lot of other shows didn't age well, right? Like visually. And I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, look how like they never like HD'd it, like remastered it. And I told him, like, think about it. They probably never will with a lot of these shows because that shit costs a lot of money. And it just, at that point, you just have to do like a whole remake. Like, look at like Dragon Ball Z. They just did a whole complete remake. They did
Dragon Ball Z guy. Come on now.
Good.
So it's a good alternative for them to do 97 and Spider-Man and all that. Even though, sadly, the head of Marvel Animation said Spider-Man 98 it's not on the table right now. Like there's no plans for it at all.
I feel like
he's open to it.
They said they want to focus the best way to do it. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not mad with that either because it's a very good show. But I'm like, hey, you know, the door's always open for there, and y'all want to give us that Spider-Man crack. I'm here for it. I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
We know the real reason why is because they still trying to get this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man show out there. If it was not for that show, they most definitely would.
I don't think it's that. I think it's also because
that's one of the reasons. That's not the main reason, but that's one of them.
Yeah, it might be one of the factors, but I also think it's because of what the head of Marvel Animation said was X-Men 97 is the 90s they want to focus on. And I think when that statement is just saying is like we care about 97, like everybody on the team cares about it, the fans care about it. They want to take their time with this and before they jump into another project, and I'm absolutely fine with that, bro. 100%. One team. So, I mean, overall, bro, like I say 11 out of 10. I'm gonna rewatch this to be.
You gotta think. Even back then in the 90s, X-Men the animated series had already at least had 2 or 3 seasons before they even started making Spider-Man. So it was like, let's try to get these characters back on their feet. More like a little bit more established before y'all do decide to open up that door again with Squash Man.
Yeah, man, we gonna see, bro, because they did their thing with this. I know Docs hasn't seen it, so I don't know if we want to keep a spoiler episode like next to do like a little separate show. But
appreciate you.
I'm definitely down to do a separate show. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, just let me know, King and everybody, whatnot. That's our thoughts on it. Go watch that.
I'm gonna be on it. I think I got like what, three episodes? 3 episodes? I think. Because it's only 8, right? Or how much did it go?
10.
It's 10. All right. I'm halfway there.
They short episodes. They're not.
They only like
40 minutes.
I mean,
50 minutes.
Yeah, if you skip the previously on and the intro, then
whoa, we don't skip the intro around here. Wait a minute.
I'm just saying if he was. I'm just saying if he was to do that.
That nigga did that shit.
Also, wait. I also forgot to say, watch the making of X-Men 97. Pretty interesting facts there. All the cast talked about how not just X-Men 97, but also the original X-Men. They talked about like their experience and how that went because wow, like I'm not gonna spoil that. That's just it's a lot of things where I'm like, damn, I did not know that. Like I get like that's how they operated shows back then, like a pilot show and whatnot. But man, it's a lot of stuff. I'm like, we got hella lucky, bro, and is blessed with greatness.
The director made a book about that. I wrote a book about it actually.
Yeah, they talk about the book too, but man, go check it out, bro. Because the creator of it and whatnot, he came back as like a producer for '97, and it's just cool to see all their perspectives and where they're at and how that helped their careers and whatnot. But yeah, another film that I watched, this actual movie, was the remake or remaster, say, of Star Wars: Phantom Menace at the movies, and it got me questioning what the hell Sony and all these other people doing, because WB had it on lock with the Matrix. That was full Dolby, like it damn near looked like the movie came out today type shit. Like that was really good. This one, the sound was good and everything, but Spider-Man, bro, that sound mixing was atrocious. Oh my god.
Yep.
I still enjoyed the movie in the theaters, but oh my god, bro, they didn't do it justice, bro, when it comes to just re-releases. But the reason I bring that up is because during that movie, I got to see a sneak peek of Star Wars Acolyte, and it was a good 5 minutes, bro. Good 5 minutes, almost 10 minutes. Preview or sneak peek. I'm not gonna spoil. Well, I'll say minor spoiler. Carrie Moss, that played Trinity in the Matrix. She's a Jedi. Not seen in the trailer, but they showed in the sneak peek of her fighting one of the antagonists of the series, and she did a lot of hand-to-hand combat, bro. Like it wasn't like Jedi stuff. Like it wasn't no lightsaber like at all. It was full MMA type stuff, bro. In a sense, and just really showing how clever Jedi's are and their and how they can use the different techniques without just being a lightsaber wielder. You know what I mean? Like there's other ways that they wield the Force and whatnot. I was thoroughly impressed, dog. And then they showed the trailer afterwards, of course, and it had me even more hyped because I'm just like, hold on, bro, because the main antagonist of the show, bro, the Sith that they got in there, they pretty strong, dog. It's Force stomping and horsing people, bro, and the cast seems solid. Listen, after that preview, I was like, I don't know about the show. It's wait and see. But after watching it, I'm on board, bro, and I do recommend at least watching that first episode, bro, when it drops. It's a 2-episode premiere. It's in June, really next week to be exact.
Yes, sir.
Not mistaken, or not next. Yeah, not next week. The following week.
Yeah, I'm about to say shit. Hold on.
Yeah. So yeah, just know you got a lot of stuff to watch. You got Star Wars Acolyte and House of Dragon and The Boys all happening that week. So I definitely think it's worth the Disney Plus subscription for how low you can get it.
So do we know the length of episodes? Like, do we know like the length of episodes for the Acolyte?
I don't, but I'm assuming it's going the same approach as like they did with Ahsoka and a lot of these other shows. So, which it's not, that doesn't make me mad or anything, because I'm just like, I get it with something like that where those are a lot of budget wise. Like when you're having a lot of Jedis, bro, and they got to use a lot of lightsabers and force powers, I expect that to be a little bit shorter than like let's say like a Daredevil or you know what I mean, like a typical like actual show, because like that's money right there. That's money being well spent rather than having a movie where you got the Marvels where nobody's seen half of the shows and whatnot. So that is that to keep in mind. Also, I saw Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Did anybody else see that?
I plan to. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's coming soon. I know it.
I'm gonna watch it. On God, I am. What a wonderful day.
Mm-hmm. Long live Caesar.
I gave it a 6 out of 10. I almost gave it a 5 to be quite honest, but
damn, nigga.
I couldn't just
you
because
can't ever listen to this man when he judge movies.
Stop.
Let me instigate.
Yeah, you right.
Stop.
You know he be
like
he be harsh with movies for no damn reason.
I don't. First of all, Movie Guys podcast, check them out. We talked about it, and I wasn't the only one that said they were dozing off watching this movie. And the reason I'm a lot stricter on some of these movies is because I look at the value of how much you're spending to go watch this in Dolby and IMAX. You already know I don't recommend digital. That's not how we roll around here. Unless it's a re-release, cool. I guess go watch digital, but or is a lower budget movie where like American Fiction. Of course, that's not gonna be in Dolby. You know what I mean? But when you're talking about action packed promise movie type stuff, I can't recommend going to the movies and spending $23 to $30 watching that. Like, no, I can't.
You big AMC, you got it right.
Wait, because I already know, I already know you said that movie wasn't really that good. Did y'all see it? Did y'all like it? Or
Well, I'm the only one that saw it here on this panel, and
okay,
the Movie Guys, we all saw it, and we was just like, it's not listen, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I want to just emphasize that it's not a bad movie.
Yeah, you just think it's all right, and that's cool.
Yeah, it's all right. It's mediocre, not meaning terrible trash. Like, no, it's missing 2 or 3 things that would have made this movie really good. And I really feel like this movie is just Rise of the Planet of the Apes, in a sense, like the first origin of the movie, setting up a trilogy, but it's not executed right.
You could say like the first one, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. You could say that could put niggas to sleep too, and that's fine. I enjoyed it, but I can understand why people.
Nah, if you say that,
whoa,
no,
Rise puts you to sleep is crazy, man.
Wait, the one. Wait, the one with James
y'all gonna respect Caesar in this house.
Yeah, you're gonna respect.
Let me. I'm just saying I understand where people are coming from. That don't mean that's
they on D with that one. First of all, did you watch that movie in theaters? That's the real question.
Absolutely. Don't disrespect.
Okay, no, I just need to know, because that was a movie when it came out, it blew everybody's mind in the theaters. Everybody was just like, oh, like the moment is no, when he said that, bro, the whole theater just was just like,
I was looking like the damn gorilla. I was looking like that nigga Luther.
Yeah. Like it's the execution, and a lot of the issues is they rushed a lot of stuff where you have all these different tribes, right? But you're not getting enough time with those tribes to even care about some of these characters. There's not memorable characters. You look at the past 3 Planet 8 movies, and listen, I only remember Rise of the Planet Apes. I saw maybe Dawn of the Planet Apes maybe once, but I haven't watched the one. Yes, the second, but I haven't watched the third one.
The second one I did watch.
You never saw War of the Planet of the Apes?
The second
one.
Yeah,
I never seen it.
I didn't watch War either, but I heard that was pretty good. I heard that was.
It was good because I didn't see it for the first time until literally this week.
I know those are good, so I'm gonna rewatch it when I can. But after watching like this movie, I was just like, ugh, I don't even want to rewatch these mugs. Like, it pissed me off because when I'm hearing a quote, which it was kind of misquoted in like the headline, that there's 9 more films in the words, but really it meant was there's already 4 films and there's supposed to be 5 more. When I hear that, I'm like, y'all world building and doing this, but y'all not executing right. Like I
feel like it's
like
one of those things where it's like, yo, give them time because they still got 2 more movies they got to work out. Because even though Rise was a good movie, you could really easily say Dawn or more. Just especially, I feel like Dawn might be the best movie in Caesar's trilogy. The movies is gonna get better over time, even if for some people the first one's hit and miss, and still overall.
Yeah, no. I understand that. I know that, but like at the same time, it's like I can't give them slack because, bro.
Y'all did it right the first time. So what was kind of like?
Yeah, what happened? What happened in the writing room where I'm like, y'all just didn't even try to make memorable characters or anyone where I'm like, I give a fuck. Like, the only one I cared about and everybody has talked about repeatedly is Proximus, because him saying what a wonderful day and this is presence, bro, is amazing. But what's disappointing, he's only in the film for maybe 10 minutes runtime, maybe.
Nigga, you bullshitting me. You bullshitting me.
I'm not bullshitting you, and that's where I have the issue. That's my main issue. I'm like, you have a great memorable character like that, but you don't give him enough time on screen or a actual motive that makes sense. Where I'm like, okay, this gives this movie a plot and a reason to even why we're here, and I didn't get that at all. the ending was very anticlimactic to me, and the end. I didn't watch the end. I didn't stay for no end credits. I walked out that motherfucker as soon as the credits was over. But as soon as the credits came on, and the ending they had, I was just like, I don't give a shit about this. Like the only thing I can care about, which it's not a spoiler because they've been hinting at this since Rise of Planet of the Apes, is them going to space like the originals did.
Yeah,
Which also, if you don't know, the originals are canon apparently.
like the
And
ones from the '60s.
yeah, all of that, all the movies are canon, and I'm just not even
All
gonna get
like you talking about Mark Wahlberg shit too?
technically yes.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so I'm not even gonna get into that rabbit hole. But yeah, it just wasn't executed well, in my opinion. It's not worth spending $30 to the theaters. This is something where I'm like, wait to streaming. In my opinion, some people might disagree. Oh no, but I liked it because what a wonderful day. They love it. Cool. That's your cup of tea. But when I'm looking at it for people that don't have an AMC A list and getting the free movies each week, and they're spending $30, sometimes $60, depending who they bring in, the kids, family, date, and whatnot. I can't recommend it, bro. I would say go watch Fall Guy, go watch Furiosa, go watch something else because this one was just they dropped the ball with this one, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Then the last movie I saw, of course, bro, the big one, dog, Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga.
Yes, sir.
I have not seen any of the new Mad Max movies at all.
I ain't never seen Mad Max in general. I'm gonna have to tap in for real.
Well, I mean, it's only Mad Max Fury Road. That's technically like the newer one. Um, go watch that for sure. That like, listen, I'll say Furiosa had the opposite effect that Kingdom of the Apes did. I'm gonna go rewatch all the not just Mad Max Fury Road. I'm gonna rewatch all of them. This movie, 8 out of 10. Visually, it looked good. There is some things where you can nitpick and say CGI looks kind of like, okay, that's not realistic or anything. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like, okay, they that's CGI, right? But it didn't hurt the way that the enjoyment of the film and whatnot. Like it was really good. You can tell like this is really apocalyptic, sandbox kind of world, right? Like they get that down to a T. Where I miss those kind of sci-fi films like that, where like you have Book of Eli and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got of course Dune, of course the greatness, of that franchise. So when this movie, they got that in the bag. The casting is on point. Yeah, they did. This is not a spoiler. They said this already that Anya Joy Taylor, she doesn't have a lot of lines, and that's fine. You don't need that when this is an action movie. There is a point where the film does. I won't say it's slow. The movie has a steady pace, and that's why I can't say the pacing is bad because it has a steady pace. It's just they take their time to execute and get the details right on why we're on this journey. What's the motives with these characters? Like Chris Hemsworth, for example, his character Demetrius, top tier, bro. One of the best villains I've seen on screen in a long time. And you see his motives and why he's doing certain things throughout the movie. They plant the seed, and you go, okay, that's why he did this. The vehicles, bro. This is one of those films. I say IMAX or Dolby all the time. The sound, top tier. Just hearing the engines rev. 10 out of 10 alone. Those. I really just can't get over Chris Hemsworth's performance. Like, I want to say that like him being in them trash ass Thor movies and whatnot, and being just associated with Marvel really gave him a bad rep because it's just like, bro, he's such a good actor, dog, and I want to see more of him playing a lot of these bad, darker characters.
Don't tell Raylan that about that Thor, man.
Yeah, well, hey man,
he knows what it is. But listen, he did better than the other movie he played in, Bad Time at the Royale. I think that's what it's called. If you know, go watch that film. But yeah, man, I highly recommend it, dog. Like the story and the motive, like it's simple, it's not complicated. And there's a lot of callbacks to other films, cameos. Some of you might even miss. Like, if you're a Chris Hemsworth fan, like you follow him through and through social media, you'll know a certain cameo in the beginning of the film. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know what y'all doing, bruh. Memorial weekend. Go watch the film, dog. Go watch the film. Like, I might even go rewatch it. But yeah, that's my review, man. And I think that's all the topics. Do y'all have anything to add? Anyone last rants or any topic?
The truth lies.
Well, yes, but
There we go.
yes. So I don't know if y'all ever ended up watching that '90s show, but that motherfucker come back.
I watched
That
like
what?
2 episodes.
Oh.
That shit was, nah, I'm good.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I definitely liked it, but I'm like it's like I liked it, Docs. But are you missing anything by like not watching, by not finishing it? No, you're not. You're not. Like I ain't gonna hold you. You're not.
Give me a Home Improvement sequel.
You're
Negro, please.
You
Are
were
you?
you were definitely not gonna get that.
Yeah, he got he got a lot of shit going on.
You're not getting that.
No. I'm not watching that 90s show just because I used to like Full House, and Fuller House I was just like, yeah, no, sir. I'm good off that. It's certain shows.
Better. That's a way like that that 90s show was way better than Fuller House. I can tell you that right now.
Listen,
wait. Are we saying? Wait. So who has a worse track record? Legacy sequel movies or legacy sequel series?
I'd argue honestly, and you can call me crazy for this. I'd argue it's the shows, to be honest with you.
And that's my thing, bro. The shows have been really bad, and also I think, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of shows have like a time limit where don't try to continue and do like a sequel to a show if it's not gonna get the same level or be as good as original. Like
yeah.
I remember they did an All That reboot, and fuck Nickelodeon, of course, but they had an All That like reboot. I'm not watching that, bro. Come on, let's be real, bro. The 90s to like 2020s, you tried to do that. No,
man. If we
just no.
Talking about
That's so Raven sequel, Raven's Home.
No.
Yeah. Apparently,
and that's coming to an end as well.
Apparently, that actually did good. It has 6 seasons.
Well, ain't nobody been talking about it, and she wasn't even talking about it. So you know,
I ain't seen that one tweet, nothing.
Yeah,
I ain't seen a screenshot. I ain't seen a clip.
I ain't watched.
And I seen 2 episodes.
Look, I ain't seen shit. I ain't seen shit for it, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, it's a certain time limit where I'm like, all right, like again, Beverly Hills Cop. That's a movie where it's like nobody really asked for this, and it's been too long, dog.
It didn't need. It's certain movies and stuff that just don't need like
dial time,
like that. And
also, I want y'all to think about this though. He's playing a cop, right? At a certain age, he was retired. Eddie Murphy is 63 years old. The hell you still doing cop stuff for, dog?
Being a cop.
What
it's certain, like, not only is it dial time, it's certain movies and shows that just don't need.
Who asked for that Matrix sequel, bro? Who asked for Revolution? Not Revolution. Resurrection. That ass.
Nobody.
Also, they're getting another Matrix movie, and we're not even gonna get into that. They get another.
Yeah, like Matrix, another one. Like, for as good as I know, niggas like to shit on 3. To me, 3 wasn't just terrible, but nobody really was in the right. It was like, man, we really need to make a 4th Matrix movie, bro. I think it's time.
I was hyped. I fell for the hype, and then watching, I'm just like, it was just a big F you to WB. And I'm not mad at the Wachowskis. I'm mainly mad at WB. You try to force them to make a movie.
Nigga, they couldn't even bring both Wachowskis. They only got half.
Yeah, I don't know how that. I'm not going to get into it, dog. It's too many things where it's like we shouldn't be doing. Like Beetle Juice. Listen, you can tell they taking their time with it and they giving care with it. You know what I mean? Like that's a legacy where it's like, all right, I give them
I mean,
some
shit, they've
slack
been talking
because
about that for like a whole decade.
yeah. Or what's another one? Hocus Pocus 3, bro. I never watched it,
3,
but I for the most part I
Yeah,
heard. Yeah,
3.
yeah. There's a sequel. Yeah,
yeah.
there's a sequel of Hocus Pocus on not
Yeah,
Netflix.
no,
Disney
no, no,
Plus.
no,
Two.
no, no, no.
I mean two.
Yeah, 2. I was like, yo,
I'm sorry.
3.
I'm jumping the gun, but yeah, two. I
Yeah.
heard good things about it, but it's just like I don't
Shout out
know.
Top,
That was a long time
shout
ago,
out Top
bro.
Gun
I'm
Maverick,
like,
nigga.
I'm not gonna say
Top
I
Gun
did.
Top
Maverick did it
Gun
right, but
Maverick, nigga.
you know why it did it right though, because you had Tom Cruise taking his time with it and actually on hands deck with it. It's not like a prime example where it can go left. You look at like Vin Diesel. it, the franchise, it was doing its thing right with Fast Five. It should have ended whatever, right? But egos got involved and they started doing shit where it's like nobody asked for this, dog. Like at this point, like you making meta jokes of superpowers within the series, dog. Because it's just like nobody asked them to go to space. Nobody asked them to grab helicopters or grab
No, no,
torpedoes
no,
in
no, bro.
Alaska
That nigga crashed, caught her midair, landed on the car.
on a
No
car.
damage. No damage.
Like what the?
Like
Come on,
what
bro.
once he said the thing about the streets is they always win, or they're always on top or whatever, and he stumped the ground like the Hulk. That's where it should have ended. But he just kept. It's just like that's a legacy where you're going too far. Like they already talking about Fast and Furious movies after 11 is gonna be more street level. No, brother,
It's
stop,
too
stop,
late. It's too late.
stop at where you at now. Stop
You
with
can't
X
go
Part
back.
2.
You can't go back. It's up.
Nah, bro, that's something you got to end. Like, and that's why I like Star Wars. Like, you look at that stuff. You have people that don't care what the fan base think, and you had like Ryan. Like, that's where they messed up. They didn't want to keep one director, and you had J.J. Abrams. He wanted to go do Star Trek, and Disney got impatient and said, "Oh, let's get somebody else." You get Ryan Johnson. Give a fuck about the fans, and it was a big F you to George Lucas. Him doing a puppet version of
And I like some of the Ryan movies.
yeah.
What the fuck does he know about Star Wars?
Oh my god! But that's where the issue is, bro. Because he did a movie where it was just he didn't want to do a Star Wars movie. He just wanted to make a movie that he liked.
He just wanted to get that bag.
And there's a lot of problem with these shows, these legacy shows and legacy movies. They be off the rails. But that's my rant. That's my TED talk for the movie. We hit that 2-hour mark, so let's go ahead and do our outros here, man. Great show. All the people that are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. You know, you sharing the channel, sharing the links, and also liking the podcast, liking the videos, and commenting. That helps us grow. And also comment on there so we can get some feedback on if there's certain topics or you want us to cut out the show to make it better, add to the show. We're all open to that feedback. And if you're on Spotify, you know, rate us on there. That helps the pod grow and reach more in the algorithm. Same with Apple, you know, rate us on there. And Spotify, we do have polls as well. Like we have polls asking your feedback. So answer those polls and that helps the show grow. But Docs, you got any plugs, man? What you got going on? You know, you're closing your outro, man.
Follow the YouTube, Docs Brando 25 on YouTube.
You upload every Friday.
Every Friday, Wervis Reviews. We on episode 15. Tap in.
Sir, man. Warwolf.
No plugs.
Kicking it on.
You know, man, your boy also got a YouTube channel. Finna start getting back to the content. You know, Kiki the Don. Also listen to the boy. Corb Stuman music, J Money music. I like Hot Music and Tavon Music, man. Boy just dropped like 2 months ago. Leaf in the Wind. My fault, not Leaf in the Wind. My bad.
Wrong nigga.
Wrong one, bro.
Wrong album day. My bad. Lone Star of the South day. Good album. Peep it, tap in.
Yeah, man, and I have all their channels, of course, in the description, including King. Even on King's been avoiding uploading YouTube, but I also have Twitch and whatnot. Go check them out, man. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode, man, in 2 weeks. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, who's zipping up their pants, dog?
That's
You.